Hey the crew, if you like this kind of content, smash that like button down below, hit subscribe. Let's jump into the video. We're going to Dick's Sporting Goods. Let's go find out if we can get a full EDC. All right guys, we made it to Dick's Sporting Goods. Let's check out what they got. First up, we have a bottle. Let's see what they got. Oh, I like clearance. Assuming that these are all on clearance, this one right here looks pretty good. So let's grab this one. Next up, let's get a knife. Again, I like clearance, so it looks like we're gonna get a sales associate, but that might be a good one right there. Can't go wrong with a $1.10. Right across here are the flashlights, and we're gonna go with this Nebo Torchy 300. And it looks like they have the bags right here. It doesn't have a price tag on it, but these are on clearance above. So we're gonna go with this one. It is probably gonna be that $15 mark. So let's hope it is, and we'll go with that. Okay, so we got an associate to help us. We went with the stiff arm because it was on clearance, and I've got to say that associate was super nice. We're also going to grab this Work Sharp knife sharpener right here. I know a lot of people don't like the pull throughs, but it is the only knife sharpener they have, and I really like Work Sharp. Highly suggest Work Sharp anything you do. And we're gonna get, first aid kit right here. And we'll get this paracord. It's reflective. You know what? Here's a boulder flask. That might actually be nice. Let's do one of these. It's on clearance for $19.95. I also noticed they had matches right here, and I haven't seen any lighters, so let's go with that too. They have these really nice black diamond carabiners for $10. But the paracord for $15 comes with one, so we don't have to get one of those. We're gonna get this cutlery set. We only need one of them though, for $5. And we're actually going to put that bottle back because we grabbed a flask. Couldn't find a handkerchief, but they do have these Gatorade towels. I assume they're $6 roughly, so we'll see. Okay, so we are leaving Dick's Sporting Goods, and we got a pretty decent carry. I think we paid right about $140 and some change, and we got everything except for the wallet, the pry bar, and the watch. They only had one watch, and I was not spending $900 on a golf watch. So, yeah. So, I've done quite a few of these buying videos now, and I've got to say, this was probably the cleanest store that I've been to, and the associates were super nice, super friendly, super helpful. 5 out of 5, great store, highly recommend it. Definitely worth checking out. And let's get into the rest of the video. Let's take a look at how the bag is set up and how we managed to get everything in and organized. Up on the outside, I have got to say, I made a mistake. I did not realize this thing was massive. This is not EDCable in my opinion. However, it is a great like yard towel if you're out mowing the grass and such. So my mistake. So this thing again is massive, and yeah, that was my mistake. That is huge. That is not EDCable. So we're gonna give myself a fail on that one. Moving along, we took the little carabiner off of the med kit. We stuck it on the bottle, and we now have the flask on the bag attached. And I kind of had it tucked back here. You can still kind of see it, but you can truly stick that in your pocket if you wanted to because it's so thin. And it's a good little pocket-sized water bottle. Absolutely recommend one of these Boulder flasks. I thought it was pretty legit. So we're gonna start with the back pocket right here. In the back pocket, we only kept the fork. You could put the other silverware if you wanted to, but the fork is the main thing, I personally think. So, fork is in the back pocket. In the front pocket, we took out that bulky med kit that we bought. We took the insides out and we stuffed it all into this little pocket right here. Now, everything did fit. You could reuse that med kit because it is watertight. You could use that for other things if you'd like. If you're on the river and you want to store some cash for whatever reason, you could put that in there. If you want to put some more Band-Aids back in it, you could, but you don't need the case for EDC purposes. So we stuffed that in the front pocket. Very easy to access, and you don't have all that bulk. Also in the front pocket, we have that Kershaw, and this thing is pretty sweet. Feels good in the hand. I might do a little video on that before I send it off to Mike to do the E-Curt test. In the main pocket, let's look at what we got in there. On the left side of the bag, we have those waterproof matches. Boom. We have the Nebo flashlight. Pretty cool little light. Then we have the little sharpener by Work Sharp. And again, I highly recommend Work Sharp. They're amazing. Everything they have is pretty sweet. All in all, I'm really happy with this. I think we did pretty good at Dick's Sporting Goods. I think they had a pretty solid selection. Flashlights weren't a whole lot to choose from, but a lot of their stuff was on sale, and we managed to get a pretty compact EDC. We couldn't find a wallet, but again, you can use the bag for a wallet. So I'm not really upset about that. And we already have a watch. I'm not spending $900 on a golf watch. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. I'm not a golfer. Let me know down in the comment section below what you would have got different if you like this setup and what you want to see next. Daily Crew, we appreciate you and everything you do for us. We're very excited about the milestones we're hitting. And if you would, make sure you go down below, smash that like button, hit subscribe, share the video with a friend, and until next time, always take your knife beyond the pocket.